Hi guys, so in this video I'm trying to look about how you can try and make your life a happier and more positive place. Now there are a lot of self-help videos already out there by YouTubers that claim the reason for your unhappiness stems from easy gratification type tasks, junk food, social media consumption, just easy gratification type actions. But I believe that it stems from a deeper place than that. I believe that people's desire to consume cheap entertainment certainly stems from their lack of perspective and desire in life. After recently watching a TED Talk by Travis Baker, he speaks about how you can create a bucket list using the acronyms My Bucket List to create a perfect plan for your life, and how you can put in place practical and flexible and ambiguous tips that you can tailor towards your life. In this video, I'm going to go over each letter of the My Bucket List acronym, also how you can use it in your life. Okay, so starting with M stands for meeting a famous person. I am a massive lover of Manchester United, so it would be great if I could, meet De Gea or Marcus Rashford. However, I don't think that's the point you should try and take from this letter. The point is you should try and meet people that can actually push you further in life, in your career or in your ambitions. Try and be able to network with people that could actually try and lead you to a higher position in your company, or maybe even transfer away from your company into a different type of sector. Now, I'm going into finance, and for me it would be perfect if I could try and meet people higher up in the finance industry. This is definitely something that I'd like to try and incorporate into my plan. Okay, so Y stands for your proud achievements, and this is all about changing the train of thought. This is about stop treating work like a way of just churning out money, and it's more trying to treat it as a way that you can actually invest yourself in and try and meet maybe performance targets, and to meet new friends, meet new colleagues, and actually trying to make your work environment a place where you'll be happier. This point is definitely centered around not expecting you're going to climb Everest or run a marathon. It's definitely about trying to be more realistic and trying to be more present within your life. For me, I want to build up this channel. I love sharing these ideas. I want to try and build up a community. Okay, so B is for buying that special something. So no matter what anyone says, buying something for someone else will always leave a nicer effect on you than it would be for buying something for yourself. The reason I think that you should try and implement this into your bucket list is because it's not often where you're actually going to sit down and genuinely make a big purchase for someone that you care about. Kind of opposite to that last point, U is for the ultimate challenge. So U is for the kind of challenges you think that you wouldn't do in this lifetime. Things like skydiving, scuba diving, running a marathon, proper adrenaline junkie type, activities. And I think it's definitely fair to say at 20, I want to make sure I try and cover all bases on the adrenaline front. So I don't think when I'm older, I'm going to be, presented the opportunities. So C is for conquering a fear, and it's similar to you with the ultimate challenge, but conquering a fear can definitely come from a range of things, and everyone's completely different on that. It's not a secret that many of us will never expose ourselves to distressing situations just due to biological and instinctual reasoning. For example, the chance of you bungee jumping by yourself is very small, but if you had a group of friends around you, or if you plan to do so, the chance of you bungee jumping, massively increases. It's definitely important to try and harness such situations in your life that make you really feel alive, and it's something that I want to try and expose myself to while I'm still physically healthy. So E is express yourself, and this is just a short one, but if you're artistic or musically minded or anything like that, try and put yourself out there. If you've got artwork that, is just sitting in the attic that you've done from a few years ago, why not try and dig that back up again and try and get it into an art gallery, a local art gallery, and just see if anyone likes it. Or if you play in a band, or if you just write music, get some people together, get a song out there and try and hit up a pub for an open mic night. It's definitely something that I want to do. There's a pub around the corner from my house at university. I've got a few people that I'm playing music with at the minute, and I'd love to be able to play in a band there, get some people watching. I'm sure it'll be one of the best nights you'd have. Okay, so T is for take lessons. Now this channel is all about trying to continuously learn. I don't think there should ever be an age where you think, oh, I'm too old, I don't need to know this stuff. You should always be trying to learn. Having this approach to your life definitely opens you up to embracing new cultures, philosophies, and more like just general knowledge. In the current times like this economically, there's no point trying to bury your head in the sand. Instead, you want to try and make sure you stay up to date and make a difference, make sure you're voting, and just stay up to date with current affairs and the political economy. That's definitely a good place to start. Okay, so I is for idiotic. So I is for set yourself idiotic challenges. So I'm 20 and I know I want to go to Amsterdam or Ibiza raving, but instead of doing so mindlessly and just being half-hearted about any type of event that you're gonna, dip your toes into, you should go into it 100%, Research the best clubs and maximize your decisions to go out and have these nights out. There's no point having 5 out of 10 nights out. Why don't you try and have 5 or 10 really good nights out and just really try and make the most of the nights that you do have out, and don't feel guilty about them. So S stands for satisfy a curiosity. And I think starting a business fits this point perfectly. There'll definitely be times in any person's professional career where you'll feel, maybe I can do the role that I'm doing now, providing these goods and services that I'm providing now, but on my own basis. For me, setting up a YouTube channel has always definitely been something that's piqued my curiosity. And starting it has been great. I'm now onto my 4th video, and I'm very thankful that my 3rd video, the one that's just gone out, is completely blown up, and I'm very grateful for that. It's those small hits of adrenaline, hits of dopamine when you start up a business, which is definitely something you should go after. It's all a part of the journey, and it's definitely not necessarily part of the destination. So T is for travel adventures. Now, depending on who's watching this, if you're older or younger, everyone's going to have a different level of experience and education on where to go, or if they already have gone traveling. However, I don't think there should ever be a point in anyone's life where you're like, I don't want to travel anymore. I think you should always be open to exploring new cultures, embracing new environments and people. Like, for example, just experiencing the 7 wonders is definitely an amazing place to start, and definitely something that you should try and strive for. Creating a financial plan to how you can actually put this into place is a really good place to start, and that's what the TED Talk is very fundamentally based on. So the final point is L, and that is for leave a legacy. So 1 or 5, 10, or 20, or however many years after your death, there's going to be mannerisms that your kids will have, there'll be morals that your family will have, and there's personalities that your friends will have, and these are all from you. So helping people and just making a difference to their lives is definitely crucial for a happy living. So these are the point that I've taken and adapted from the Travis Bell's TED Talk, and it's something that I certainly think that we can all try and incorporate into our lives. Though a bucket list can be taken as quite a morbid thing, I definitely see it as important to maintain perspective and direction in your life. I certainly enjoy being present with my friends, constantly having meetups, quizzes and dinner parties. If you like this video and you want to find out more information on myself, go check out my channel. I've got a few videos up there now. Thanks so much for watching, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.